Good morning, NUFC fans. Could be a very, very exciting 48 hours. It really could be. I've got another update for you. Again, this is for everybody who enjoys the videos, for everybody who enjoys the news that comes out. Again, it's all rumors, but it's normally rumors from a good area, and I'm excited by them. So just wait what I've got for you. Please hit the thumbs up, guys. Let's get to 500 thumbs up, or even to 1,000 thumbs up. If we can hit those thumbs up, I'll keep doing the videos. We need to hit those thumbs up to keep pushing this channel and keep pushing the algorithm and more people to watch them and more people to subscribe. But thumbs up, please, guys. It's free, doesn't cost anything. If you watch it, hit it. Thank you very much, and appreciate all the support that everyone gives us. Right. So there was rumours yesterday that a second bid went in. The Watford Times or Guardian or whatever it is, and a local newspaper said they hadn't actually received a second offer. Very interesting. However, Fabrizio Romero, who's got 8.2 million followers, said a second bid did go in. And then I received an interesting tweet this morning, which was that it was a verbal bid. So it didn't actually need to be announced or put out there or anything like that, but it was rejected. So a second bid was ejected. What I have heard, though, in the next 48 hours, we will go back in with a bid of 27 million. It will be 3 million short of the 30 million asking price. However, that will be the compromise between the two clubs, and Pedro should be a Newcastle player within the next 48 hours. Fingers crossed. As long as everything goes right, the bid will be accepted, and the player will hopefully be wearing black and white. I'm excited by it. If you look at all his stats, and I know you got to read into stats, is take them with a pinch of salt sometimes, but his stats are also very close to Ikitiki's, and we really wanted him. So if his stats are that good and he's got Premier League experience, he's played in the Championship and done really well, this is a good signing, a very good signing. And maybe this is why they've been waiting to see what happened with Dennis and so those guys don't really have a seal to get better where Pedro does, because Pedro's younger. He's for me, he's the right buy. I'm bought into it now. I've seen a lot of Watford fans on Twitter saying how disappointed they're going to be if he goes. They weren't too bothered about the other two, but they're bothered about this guy because that's how good he is to them and how good he could be for us. So very, very interesting. Right. A bit of news on Maddison and Paqueta. Maddison looks like he's going to be signing or negotiations are going to start on a new contract at Leicester, which is a bit of a shame. But Newcastle are going to try one more time to go in for Paqueta. I still think last 48 hours of the window, personally myself, but this is the information I was given, that Paqueta, we will try again. Whether it was successful is another story. But that would be unbelievable if we could land Paqueta, because he's the one that everyone wants. They want to see that relationship with Bruno and Paqueta on the pitch. We'll see that at the World Cup. And then Newcastle's hierarchy will be like, if we don't sign him, my God, what have we missed out on? His price could go up. It all depends on his release clause in his contract. Yes, he doesn't have a buyout clause, but he has a release clause. All players in France have a release clause. It's basically the worth of the contract. So that can be bought out at any time. But there's no buyout clause. There's some legality in France that they can't have them. But that's exciting. Paqueta, we will try again. Not too sure when. All I've got is that we will try for Paqueta again. Very interesting. Now, on to the Chelsea quartet. Gallagher, Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi, and Broja. Eddie Howe wants one of them. And he wants one of them on loan and one of them permanent if he can. Now, the permanent one is Gallagher. He is the one that we're pushing for. So if we don't get Paqueta, Gallagher's obviously another player that we're seriously looking at. So I'm very excited about Gallagher. He had a great season for Palace. Everything good they did, he was involved in. If you ask any Palace fan, they would love Gallagher back in their team. And we can't turn our noses up at someone like him. If he's available on loan or a permanent, take him. But if he's permanent, Who would you then take out of them three? Broja, Pulisic, or Hudson-Odoi? Personally, I'd go for Pulisic. I would love him on loan with an obligation to buy, because you've no idea the actual ceiling this guy has in America. You know, we're talking about FFP. He could literally fly us up that table with shirt sales in America. Second most shirts sold behind Messi in 2020. Now, when he signs for us, you know, we could find a whole new massive fan base, as we already have a decent fan base in America, but it will be even bigger. And he is a cracking player. This is the other thing. He will still improve our team or improve our squad. So I wouldn't turn my nose up to Hudson-Odoi or Broja, to be honest with you, at the moment. But if we get Pedro, Broja's out of the question. So who would you get in the comments, guys? Who would you like to see? Permanent and a loan from Chelsea. Which two would you pick? Personally, myself, like I mentioned, Gallagher permanent, Pulisic loan with an option to buy, because I don't just want to loan him for a season going back to Chelsea. I would like to see him stay further on. So they would be my picks. Now, this, obviously, Twitter's been going mental. Adam Pearson's been putting eyes up. Other people have been putting eyes up. I did for a joke, just to take the piss, because I just thought, fuck it, why not? Let's put some eyes up and see what happens. It was a joke. However, I never put eyes up. I'm never that kind of person. If I get messaged something, I'm on here as quickly as I can to release the news. And it'll always be on YouTube, because this is my baby. This is what I'm trying to grow. Twitter's a cesspit. So, you know, Twitter's Twitter. I use it for advertisement. And I've met some great people on there as well who I talk to privately. You know, it doesn't bother me. But this is why the eyes could be happening. And I might be breaking it before Adam on match day on Sunday. But within the next 48 hours, from what I've been told, there is a player Newcastle have been working on, a striker for 30 million, that has not been mentioned yet. Now, that is very interesting. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I've been messaged this, and I'm telling you, this is how it works. If we get Pedro, I mean, he can play right, left, so we still could sign another striker. But there is somebody that the club's working on that nobody will release the name. The agents or players will not let this one slip. It could be a lot of crap, but we can only report on what we're told. And that's how this little section of the channel has always been. We get message from a certain two people, we weigh the options up, and we release everything that's said, basically, because that's the whole idea of it. If we're wrong, we put our hands up and apologize, but this is what I've been told, and this is what there could be all this eyes about and all this sort of stuff. But there is a player that no one's mentioned him yet, club haven't mentioned him yet, and there's a good chance in the next 48 hours it'll be released into the public, and it'll be a striker. So that's very, very interesting. We've been racking our brains out in our groups trying to work out who it is, but we haven't come up with any, because I mean, we've been linked with anyone: Kilomondo, Sesko, Isaac, Pedro, Dennis, Sarr, Corney. The list goes on, doesn't it? You know, it's very hard to work out who it is. But it'll be exciting if it comes out, and if it does come out, you heard it here first. Right, and finally, on to Bruno's future. So Alexis, his agent, has said Bruno stays. He is staying. All this rumours of Real Madrid could be true, but his agent has come out and said Bruno's going nowhere for now. Now, I've been asked, am I worried about Bruno's future? Right now, no, I'm not. Am I worried about next summer, next January? If we're not progressing and not signing the right players, and we're not getting him what he wants and what he was promised, then yes, I would be worried. The pull of Real Madrid is big. You know, when Newcastle United, we're a big club in the UK. Real Madrid are a massive club in Europe and in the world. You know, if Real Madrid come knocking, it's hard to turn them down sometimes. But as long as we're keeping all our promises to Bruno will probably go nowhere, because he wants to be a legend. He said that. But he will have personal goals. And those personal goals will take over if Newcastle United and the hierarchy are not doing and not hitting the targets that they promised him. So yes, there could be in the future a worry about Bruno. But right now, between now and next summer, I'm not worried. He'll be here for the full season. That's the way I see it. So I hope that clears everything up for everyone, and hopefully it's exciting news. Hopefully we'll see a player through the door soon and a bid accepted. If not, don't panic. Window shuts on the 1st of September. We've still got time. We saw what happened in January. 3 players came through on deadline day. It could happen again. You just never know. And we will be live through the whole day to cover it as well. I can't wait for that. So thanks for watching. Please hit that thumbs up, guys. It really does help. Let's get to 500 thumbs up on this video, or to 1,000. There's about 6,000 of you watch this video, so 1,000 should be easy to get to. And please hit the subscribe button, help the channel grow. It would be absolutely amazing if we can get to 6,000 today. We're 140 away or something like that. So thanks for watching, everyone, and see. Oh, tonight we've got the new show, the banter show, with different people from different clubs. The boot room, it's going to be called. Please tune into that, and it will be a good laugh from 8:30 tonight. It will be unscripted. It'll literally be anything goes, a few beers and a right laugh. And please join in through the live chat. See you then. Take care.